Best advice for women in business: get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround
Yeah.
yourself with people that want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do, because you have one life. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work.
Hey guys, we wanted to jump on and quickly give our opinion on this now viral clip. In the clip, you heard Kim stress the importance of women getting their butts up and working because, quote, people just don't want to work these days. And frankly, it sparked outrage from ambitious, business-minded women globally who think her message was a little tone-deaf. And to their credit, it is. Her father, Robert Kardashian, rose to fame for being the defense attorney in one of the most prolific criminal cases in American history. Kim's father had a net worth of $30 million when he passed away in 2003. Needless to say, he left his family very financially secure and famous, something it seems Kim overlooked when she spoke down on businesswomen everywhere. I'd like to stress that we aren't attempting to deny the work that Kim has put into building her own personal brand, because we can acknowledge that this lady has worked hard. But a lot of privilege helped her to get to where she is now, which she does not acknowledge. The average female entrepreneur can't ride off the coattails of a famous parent, nor does the average business owner of any gender begin with the funds for a social media manager, hair and makeup team, marketers, connections to wealthy and influential people, etc. Not to be insensitive, but one can only imagine how easy it must be for famous people to gain motivation when they receive attention and feedback from the public the moment that they start a business venture. Non-famous women have had to start their business ventures and remain self-motivated despite often receiving no feedback and no money in the beginning. And, this can continue for months, even years, before you ever see any significant traction. That is a mental toughness that Kim K did not have to develop.
As far as the businesswomen we know and follow are concerned, working hard isn't the reason why they've struggled at some point. So we decided to actually find some real challenges that women face in business according to Forbes. Here's a few. Number 1, limited funding. Not all business people are fortunate enough to have an investor or financier for their business. Some have to bootstrap their entrepreneurial ventures, raise capital on their own, or rely on credit cards. Women's businesses are among the leading ventures that lack financial support. It is also common for women to be denied loans because of gender and cultural biases. Many institutions just tend to fund male-owned businesses.
Even we can attest to using a credit card to fund our first business. Our mom built our credit before we were 18, luckily, and my first credit card, we happened to max it out at around $2,000 buying products while not even knowing if things would work out. I remember T made us flyers, and we just had to be really scrappy because no one offered us a grant or a loan. And we worked really hard, guys. We worked from high school to post-secondary school and beyond, while our friends went on vacations, they went to parties, and they enjoyed their lives. We sacrificed and showed up, and we did the work. And I'll tell you right now, that hard work is not the answer solely. It's not the sole answer to wealth creation. It's part of it, especially in the beginning, but you're not supposed to make hustling and grinding your entire life. Like, that's not a business strategy. So many lower class families have parents who work hard, who have 2, 3, 4 jobs, but they're still poor. Why? Because that's how the system was designed. We've talked about this in a video that we originally uploaded on a channel about 4 years ago at least. And we basically discussed Warren Buffett's quote, where he says, "The harder you work, the poorer you become." It's really enlightening. Please make sure to check out the videos on our channel. We're going to post this video very soon as well, and we're going to link it in this video or in the description.
That brings us to number 2, balancing responsibilities. Many women just aren't entrepreneurs or career people. They have families and other responsibilities. These demands can pressure a woman to abandon her business or family. It's even more difficult for those who lack social support because they have to carry the entire burden by themselves. And we'll leave you with one more. Inadequate support systems, networks, and mentorship opportunities. With less female founders, there's a smaller number of women who can mentor and advise their fellow entrepreneurs. This makes it harder for businesswomen to learn from their peers and gain advice and strategies to help them to succeed. Businesswomen have pointed out that it's harder for women to network in business since networking has traditionally been done on the golf course, shooting range, or in men-only private members clubs. Women face greater challenges getting support financially and emotionally. Other reasons listed by Forbes include gender inequality, timidness, and unfavorable business environments, like living in countries where one's beliefs or religion may prevent women from safely working for themselves. Funnily enough, it has never stated that women just didn't work hard enough. There is a question of who Kim Kardashian was targeting this advice to because entrepreneurs are naturally self-motivated people. You don't have to tell somebody with an entrepreneurial spirit that they have to get up and work. And somebody who doesn't want to work at all is not going to be seeking that advice. So we've even actually found it ourselves. We were just talking about it a little bit earlier, how even though we can tell people the benefits and all the advantages that they have in starting their own business, it's a lot harder to get somebody to get up and start a business than it is to get somebody who is already on that trajectory to just actually dive in and do it, right? An object in motion stays in motion. An object at rest is likely to stay at rest. And it's the same way with people.
So we wanted to leave you guys with a few takeaways, a few of our personal top tips for building a successful business, whether you're male, female, non-binary, no matter what your gender is. Here is what we have found. And this is coming from years of having, our own physical store, online stores, starting a business in our teens. So let's go. Okay. Working smarter, learning how to delegate tasks, collaborating with like-minded people. And this one I actually see a lot online these days, which is great for women who, like T mentioned before, struggle to find good networks and basically mentors and stuff like that. There's so many women online now who are finding each other, collaborating. So, hope is not lost. Like, thank goodness, technology is good and bad. And in this case, it's really good for bringing people who are like-minded together. Consistency. Even when you don't see results right away, to just keep going. You're eventually going to hit success. And then having an unshakable vision of what you want. So basically, this is your why. Why are you doing this? You're not going to give up if your reason is important to you. Whatever that why is, that's going to make it so that you don't want to quit. And then finally, aligning your frequency to the frequency of abundance and wealth. Learning new beliefs about money. Money's not evil. It's not hard to obtain. You don't have to work super hard and break your back to get it. Like, you deserve it. You deserve everything that you want. So stuff like that. Those are real game changers in our experience.
We'll definitely go more into depth on these topics in the future, especially abundance alignment topics, manifestation mindset, and more. So please subscribe for more. And like this video. It helps our channel so much, and it really helps us to get our message to everyone who needs to hear it. Love to you all, and stay well, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And don't watch Kim Kardashian for advice for business. Like, that's silly.